on account of I only just went live, so it's got to take a sec to start.
Oh, we not on it.
Well, now we are on it on account of it has in fact started.
We are on it?
Yeah.
First we're not on it, now we are on it?
Well, yeah, that's how it works when you have to start and do stuff.
I'm so confused.
So sometimes things happen in the world, but they're not instantaneous. They take time.
The world is so crazy.
Entire world is crazy.
Well, I guess I should announce it now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I have announced it. In one place.
Oh shit.
I have announced it in another place. I have announced it in a fourth place.
Wow.
There we go. Okay, I think my shit is announced everywhere. Hi. Hello.
Hi. Happy Friday morning.
I definitely remembered to stream on Friday. I definitely didn't forget and then go, oh shit, I should do it, and then go, I'm actually too fucking tired and busy. So it's definitely still Friday morning, like I said. And we're here on it, and we have it. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I wanted to stream. I've been kind of tuckered out with a bunch of shit going on. So we're going to the old fucking standby, bottom of the barrel, lowest common denominator, fucking hashtag reaction content or whatever.
Please tip now.
You'll give me $1 million so I can look at a video on YouTube and go,
wow.
and this is how I'll become top of my class and head of the industry and all that. But also I haven't seen whatever this Nintendo Showcase thing is yet, so I thought it would be fun to pull it up and talk about it now that I can hit the pause button on it.
There's one thing I can't wait for Holly to see, and I'm not gonna say any more than that, so y'all clowns don't risk spoiling nothing.
And I don't know what that fucking means, because I glanced over the, like, table of contents for this fucking video, and I was like, that could be, like, a number of things. like, there's a Katamari game, it could be that. There's Monster Hunter Stories, it could be that.
It's not that. I already forgot about that again, even though I like Monster Hunter Stories.
And I said, was it Hello Kitty Island Adventure Wheatflower Wonderland DLC? And this motherfucker said, no, they only played it for like a couple seconds. So this video maybe is stupid, actually.
It's stupid and sucks, and we're going to go, what were they thinking?
What were they fucking thinking?
It's funny. Thank you for the tip. I'm seeing in the tip message and also in chat people being like, I didn't know there was a Nintendo thing. I forgot.
it was a partner direct, so like third party games.
And it happened like in the morning as they are wont to do. So I remember like waking up bleary-eyed like, what the fuck? Why are like a bunch of my night owl friends and also like my wife awake this early for them on the West Coast? That's weird.
I didn't even watch it live. I also forgot about it and then watched it when I got to my job because I have to wake up and go to work for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. Why do they make you do that?
I don't know.
That's-
I don't know.
That's scary. And then they announced a price hike for the Switch 1. They sure did.
Yup, it's bad out here.
The one of the best-selling consoles they ever done, and it's not even like their current bread and butter no more, and they're hiking the price on it. All because of the economy, of course. You understand.
Because of the economy.
They did that a while ago? No, that was a recent thing.
I also thought they did it a while ago, but then it just got, like, officially announced, so maybe I was misunderstanding, or maybe it was, like, one retailer doing a funny or something, I don't know.
You want to share a video with banger voice acting, but you've never given streamer money before. Those are two unrelated things. I'm not doing a media share stream right now.
You don't get to give links for money.
It's my
you get to give
playlist.
links
You
if
look
you're
at what
a
I
personal
want.
friend.
I mean, if you want to post shit in the Discord, you can post shit in the Discord, but don't, like, at me and use it as, like, the posting board for sending me shit or whatever. I don't really care about that, I'm sorry to say. I have retired of random people on, like, Twitter or whatever being like, can you look at my meme? Can you look at my video? Sorry.
Holly is 30 years old and has a job.
Well, this is my job, is what it is, so...
Yeah, you have a job.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people have a job.
Oh, in this economy, they sure do.
What do you mean?
In this economy?
What did she mean by this? You completely misunderstood the idea for this stream. Yeah, you're watching my videos. You're watching my video singular. It's the Nintendo one that they did a couple days ago. Holly, can you specifically ignore this message? No, mission failed. You're banned. Where's the fucking untimeout button? There is none. I have to type it out. Fuck. You got a bunch of Y's in your name. Hang on. I gotta make sure I type it right.
It's 8 Y's, right?
It's 8 legs, right?
Leave.
Leave.
So we watched a bad movie last night.
My beautiful, darling wife, the love of my life, the light of my world.
Hi.
Let me show her more Jurassic Park sequels.
Uh-huh.
The sad part is this was the best one of the bunch.
It's not an especially high bar. Can we talk about the Minion? Sure, but I want to talk about Jurassic Park 3 first.
I miss most of the Minion. I'm sad.
It's okay. We'll talk about it in a sec. So Jurassic Park 3 was awesome and really, really, really misogynist, like laying it on super thick, like it's really hard to ignore.
And yet still not the most misogynistic Jurassic Park sequel.
Well, yeah, because it's the 2001 one and not the 2020 whatever one, right?
Yeah, we have to move on right away. Continue talking. I need to not get angry about Jurassic World on your stream.
Okay. I mean, I liked it better than 2, I guess, but, like, I didn't like 2 at all, and I didn't really like this one either. But it was kind of funny to watch, because they kind of leaned more into it being like a stupid, schlocky action movie. What a weirdly paced movie that feels, like, uncomfortably contemporary with a lot of, like, modern stuff that has, like, really rapid cuts and shit. The pacing of the movie is, like, after we get through, like, the intro crawl of, like, yep, here's the guy from the first movie that I forgot because he wasn't the old guy, and he wasn't Jeff Goldblum, and he wasn't the woman. He's our main character, and aren't you supposed to feel so sad for him? that he didn't end up getting with the woman from the first one.
Even though they're like still like extremely close friends and hang out all the time.
Yeah, that's cute or whatever. That's good. And then he doesn't, or rather she doesn't get to be on screen until like the end of the movie, and it kind of works out given what the movie keeps laying down. It kind of ends up going like, yep, the reason that the day was saved because the woman stayed at home with her child, as women are meant to do.
Literally, she is only allowed on screen if she is holding a baby.
And so she can pick up the phone that the child gave to her so she can be like, uh-oh, you are in danger. Anyways, so it's about this guy that I didn't like or remember from the first movie, but evidently he was like... It's not fair to say I didn't like him, I just didn't remember him. But evidently he was the protagonist of that one, and not the cool old guy that I loved, who was the protagonist.
you were blinded by cool old man, as happens to many.
They had an old man! He was great! And they had Chef Goldboom! And they had a woman that was, like, digging through a pile of poop. And those were the most important characters, aside from, like, the children. And...
The children were with this guy the whole time, Holly!
Yeah?
you really just erased Sam Neill.
They were more important than him. They were more important to the crux of the movie than him. Anyways, so he's the character that you all know and love from it, and he's talking about how he doesn't like dinosaurs anymore because he went to real dinosaurs, real dinosaurs, and everyone only wants to ask him about real dinosaurs anymore, and he hates
and
it.
They're not even real dinosaurs.
Right, because they're like... It's like that one real life company that was like, look everyone, we've brought back dire wolves, and they like actually didn't do that at all.
They just made regular wolves really big.
Right, and like a different color. It's like that. Anyways,
it's literally that.
so he's like, I hate the dinosaur. I'm no good for the dinosaur. Fuck the dinosaur. And then some people kidnap him and bribe him, and he goes to dinosaur again. And
they don't even bribe him.
They say they're gonna bribe him, but it's a lie.
They fake bribe him, and they have no money.
Because they're not actually rich fucks. They're middle class fucks. And we have a hysterical white woman who his entire purpose in the movie is to get scared and scream and run away and do the stupidest thing imaginable because she's a woman. And because she's a white woman constantly in danger, you're supposed to feel so bad for her.
Yeah, no, that's not the only reason she's there. She's also there to be won over by her fuck pansy ex-husband.
I was getting to him! I was on the first character that wasn't Jeff Goldblum.
Fair.
Or wasn't Jeff Goldblum, rather.
Was not Jeff Goldblum.
Exactly! But that's not to say that he was Jeff Goldblum. Don't worry, it's okay. It's a simple movie. And then there was her stupid ex-husband. Is this the Poop and Pee movie? Yes.
It sure is.
Her stupid ex-husband, who is like a pansy little bitch, and is like, oh, I'm so scared and timid, and I'm a little nerd man, and I work at like a toilet company. What have you tuned into? Jurassic Park 3. You're about to become culturally educated, motherfucker. And he's a sniveling little bitch, and he sucks. And that's, like, his purpose in the movie is to be like, look at me, I'm the sniveling little bitch, but eventually I start becoming brave and manly and strong, and it makes my ex-wife want to undivorce me. And then there's, like, the young guy who works at the dinosaur dig, and he's like, well, I love paleontology, because I'm young and I got stars in my eyes, and I never got attacked by raptors at all. And he makes a 3D printer to make like a raptor call device that you can blow into to call raptors. And they're like, this is gonna be important later in the movie. This is Chekhov's raptor sound. And then there's some other guys that eat shit and die, so you don't have to worry about them. So they go to the island, and it's the reveal of, oh, well, we have to get our kid, because our kid crashed on Dinosaur Island. And then it's the big reveal of, no, this isn't the Dinosaur Island I went to, this is the other one that they had, so I don't know anything. Uh-oh! So they find a rotting skeleton who is dead. That was the woman's current husband, but not current anymore on account of he's become a skeleton. And she screams a lot because the skeleton is touching her, and they're like, oh my god, why are you freaking out? It's only like the still freshly rotting corpse of your husband. Stop screaming. Dinosaurs are gonna get you.
I don't even think it was her husband. It was her hot new irresponsible boy toy.
That's basically a husband. Woman. It doesn't matter. None of the shit matters. It's Jurassic Park 3. And then they find the child who has become like the wilderness survivalist and has got like all this like cool camo on and like a bunch of tear gas grenades, and like leads science man into like a bombed out plane that he's been living in. Immediately stops using any of his cool camo and tools for some reason, which is... I don't like being like the fucking nitpicky like, oh, well they used this earlier in the movie, why didn't they simply use it later? Because that's like a surefire way to make engaging with any story fucking miserable. But also, the boy looked so cool in his like jungle grenade outfit. Why didn't he simply wear it? Question, is Jurassic Park a creatively bankrupt series? I think the first movie is... I like the first movie quite a lot, and I think anything else after it seems like it's hot dog shit, so... yeah.
Jurassic Park should probably not be a franchise, and also I'm mad because it is such, like, a fucking destructive force that we don't even get any more fun alternative dinosaur movies. It's just all Jurassic Park!
Hun, you said we couldn't dwell on this or we'd be here all day.
Yes. You need to stop me.
So anyways, there's a Spinosaurus and it attacks the T-Rex, and apparently this happens because the person they hired is like a paleontological consultant, was convinced that Spinosaurus was his like special strongest baby in the whole dinosaur world, based on like a bunch of bunk science that he made up, and it's not actually true at all. Which is really funny. I'm getting a lot of like paleontology gossip from Puzz and our mutual friends that know a lot about paleontology, so that's really fucking funny. He eats a cell phone, and then you can hear the cell phone ringing in his tummy like he's Peter Pan Octopus Captain Hook. And
Octopus?
No, the octopus was in the bad Peter Pan sequel that I remember more than the original. The octopus, like, cause the whole thing, you remember in the first movie is like the alligator has like the clock in his mouth and in his tummy, and it's going like tick tock, and Captain Hook is like, oh fuck! He's going to eat me to death! And then in the sequel movie that they did, which was not good, but I saw it in theaters with my aunt and my cousin when I was younger, so I remember it. Instead it's an octopus, but it doesn't have a clock. It's just like doing its like tentacles like sticking and unsticking them so it sounds like a clock. And Captain Hook is like, oh fuck! And he doesn't like it.
There's a McDonald's toy of that guy that I had.
There is?
Yeah.
That's great. Anyways, so the dinosaur is doing that. And then it takes a poop, and it's in the poop later. There's like a big old beaker of T-Rex pee as an important plot point, and big heaps of shit that are just like have smoke machines in them. That's another plot point, and it's important. And also the young scientist guy stole Yoshi's eggs, and everyone is mad because it's like, well, raptors actually are as smart as like primates and humans, and so they don't like that we did that, and they know that we did that, and they're coming to get us because we did that, and it's bad that you did that. And it's like, yeah, I know, I made a damn mistake, but I was doing it because I just wanted money to save our archaeological dig that's shutting down. And main character, whose name I can never remember, is like, you're just as bad. Pardon?
Alan.
Oh my god, right! The famous scene of the raptor going, Alan! That was his name! I thought it was the raptor's name. I don't remember names very well, especially when you're just like boring white guy in a movie that doesn't really do anything. I'm sorry. I just thought that was like the raptor saying his name. Anyways, so Alan is like, you're just as bad as InGen, all on account of you took those damn eggs. And so because of that, the young guy feels spurned, and he's like, I'm gonna run away, and I'm gonna take these damn eggs with me and get away without you guys and make money to fund our archaeological dig. And then a bunch of stupid tyrannosaurs. They look so dumb, and they just like slowly walk in through the fog, just like, hello. We are the guys that love smashing you against rocks and walls, and we are going to kill you now. And they kill the young guy so dead in the water, and he's like, I learned no lesson. I don't get to survive and realize the error of my ways. I'm just blood in the water for you, sir. Oh, may I be a lesson to everyone around me. Yeah, like word for word. I like wrote it down on the palm of my hand because it really stuck with me. And then they get in a stupid boat, and some other stuff happens, and they're like, oh shit, we're being attacked now by water dinosaur. The pacing of this movie, after the stupid intro, as soon as they get in the plane to go to Dinosaur World for vacation with Princess Toadstool, the movie cannot go 10 seconds without then going, by the way, something new is happening that is causing incredible trouble for all of our protagonists. Something brand new has just begun. A new threat has emerged to put Alan and his dinosaur warriors in a grave danger, and it never lets up. Not once. Not until the end of the movie.
And they fuck up your sound mixing real bad every time.
Oh, the sound mixing in that movie is fucking awful. The quiet bits are, like, inaudible, and the loud bits are explosions and screaming dinosaurs. And it never ends. So they're trapped in a boat that they got, and they're drowning and dying because there's a water dinosaur. And so they're like, oh, fuck, well, we have the cell phone, and someone was trying to call us. Let's call the woman that I know from the first movie, who, because she is a family woman now, who has children and a man, she has to stay home. That's what women are good for, is doing that or screaming. So they call her, and she's like, hello, it sounds like you're being attacked by a dinosaur. What the? And that's the last you see of her on screen. And then throughout, like, this whole movie as things are going on, ex-husband guy is, like, gradually talking about how, I am braver now, I am a real man now, I can really take care of you now. And demonstrates this by not drowning to death in a boat that has collapsed on top of him. ? And so then the ex-wife is like, oh my god, oh, you're such a man. Oh, now I'm not gonna scream anymore. We gotta get back together now that we have our son. And what the fuck? Right. Then they go to, like, the coast, because that's where they're trying to get to. The raptors appear again, and they're like, we know you have our egg, by the way, because we're the raptors. And they have, like, 5 feathers on their heads, because by this point, like, the scientific community had broadly agreed that, like, dinosaurs had feathers or something like that. So they got, like, a couple chicken feathers glued on top of their heads. Right?
Not even chicken feathers. They're like bald quills. They look like they got stuck by a porcupine on the top of their heads.
Awesome. So Yoshis appear, and they're like, oh, fuck, we know you did it. We know you have them. And so they're like, well, how do we resolve this? I guess we gotta give them the eggs. And, like, you think, okay, that would probably just resolve the issue in and of itself or whatever, right? But then they're like, no, it's not working for some reason. I guess because they're, you know, animals. And they're mad at us. Oh shit, I know what we have to do. We'll take out the raptor noise-making device that we've had since the start of the movie and use it to make raptor noises, and this will surely save us. And they do it, and they make raptor noises. And you know what the best part is about Chekhov's gun? You know what the best part is about Chekhov's gun in this movie? They shoot it, and it doesn't even help. You know what saves them? The United States military is flying helicopters overhead, and it scares the raptors.
Literally, they get angrier when he starts doing the raptor noises because he probably says like a slur at them or something because he's a person and he doesn't know what he's saying.
And so the raptors are like, oh, fuck, let's get out of here. It's the fucking pigs. We're taking the eggs, though, thank you. And so they run to the shore, and it's the United States military, everyone. They were able to come to their location because a woman that stayed at home called them all in. Hoorah! God bless the USA.
And the Marines.
She called everyone who's got a big, strong gun. Multiple times through this movie, we had to stop and be like, hey, can we just double check if this movie came out before or after 9/11?
Just barely before. July of 2001, a few months shy. If it came out in, like, September, October, it would be insufferable.
Can you imagine if this movie came out, like, a couple months to a year later? There would have been more Boot Boys.
Sam Neill wouldn't have even gotten to come back. They'd replace him with, like, an ex-Marine or something.
Right, and he would have, like, a cameo or something.
He would show up at the beginning of the movie to go, I don't know if you should go to Dinosaur Island, and then you would never see him again.
Moral of the story, if you stop being a little wimp, your wife will undivorce you. If you're a woman, you need to stay at home with the baby. God bless the United States. Oorah! That's the movie. That's Jurassic Park 3.
You know how the first one, like, the whole point was like, yeah, we really shouldn't be, like, interfering with nature, especially not in the name of, like, profit and spectacle. It does harm both to the animals themselves and to us as people. It puts everything at risk. We need to appreciate the natural world.
Not even just that! Not even just that! It's like this really poignant movie about, like, understanding, like, how the things we do affect the people around us, and understand that, like, trying to do things that we think are going to help or be good for the people close to us doesn't necessarily mean that we're, like, understanding them, connecting to them, meeting them where they're at.
You need to understand the people you're trying to help, and you need to treasure them while they're here, because things change every day, and that's part of nature, and there's something beautiful about that.
Jurassic Park 2 comes out, and its message is, damn, guys, you remember Jurassic Park 1? Remember how cool that was? Jurassic Park 3 comes out, and it goes, what if a white woman was scared in the jungle?
The moral of the second one is maybe we shouldn't steal that baby. The moral of the second one is let's explore the, like, science for profit thing again, but way stupider.
Way stupider. And Chef Goldblum was still there.
And the scientific through line moral of the third one is my dinosaur could beat up your dinosaur, guys.
Oh my god. So many fucking dinosaurs came on my screen, and because it was 2001. Because it was 2001 and they were like, guys, we have CGI now. Check it out. Look how cool the computer can make a graphic. So many of them look like they're fucking Star Wars Episode 1, Episode 2 monsters, and it's so fucking funny. Like, this one dinosaur shows up at one point that's like, his face is all red and it's like a Carnosaurus or whatever, shows up just to look at the guys putting their hands in poop and then just goes, hi, I'm the other dinosaur. Well, I'll see you guys later. And it's just like, oh, that's the fucking guy that Princess, that what's her name? Princess Amidala kills, Queen Amidala, in like the bug arena. That's like the guy with the big horn that she kills that's got a red face.
I have just done some brief research, and I have new information to give you, Holly, and the chat at large about Carnotaurus in Jurassic Park 3, because I was literally thinking about this when we watched and didn't think to, like, follow up on it.
Yeah.
So do you know what movie came out in the year 2000 that wasn't maybe, like, the biggest impact, but, like, it was popular enough. It was it got some goddamn marketing. I watched it as a kid.
Spy Kids?
You know what came out? No.
What?
Disney's Dinosaur.
Oh, I don't remember a single thing about that movie, but I have a McDonald's toy that I was obsessed with because the stupid
Yup.
voice clips on it were really stupid, and it was just this one guy going, "Out of my way! The strong will survive!"
Those were good as fuck toys. Do you know what the big scary villain, like, meat-eating dinosaur was in that movie?
No?
Carnotaurus.
Oh, okay. So they wanted to have that in the movie because you might recognize it from another movie?
I would not be surprised.
Awesome!
And it genuinely... This is like some conspiracy theory talk now. This is nothing confirmed. This is me speculating wildly. Remember how that fucking Carnotaurus just looked like they slapped some parts on the T-Rex model?
A little bit?
And how it was in there for like less than a minute and
Little
did
bit?
nothing?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if they just like touched up the T-Rex model and stuck that thing in late in production.
Uh-huh. Okay, you want to
It'd be
watch some
really
game trailers now?
Oh yeah, why is Rudolph here?
What do you mean?
Huh?
This is the Nintendo partner showcase, right?
I mean, I don't remember this, but I guess I was watching it at work. Maybe I just forgot.
This is the Nintendo partner showcase?
I guess it's the Nintendo Partner Showcase.
I love the Christmassy time of year, where young and old gather round to share one beloved Christmas story.
So do you remember yesterday, hun, when we were originally thinking maybe we would do this stream today? Or yesterday, I guess, and I said offhand to you, man, it's really cool how they're still making PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah?
My nose, sir?
Wahoo!
Ain't that something? Just like always, it takes a special light to guide the way.
Won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
Looks like Rudolph and his pals are at it again, always finding fun round every snowy corner.
And you can play as Herbie!
Now, I'm going to be fair to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the game. This is at least PlayStation 3 shovelware.
No, the graphics just got better is all.
It literally looks like tie-in games I used to play on the PS3.
And you can play as Clarice.
Wow, this is so advanced. You can even play as woman.
He straight up sounds like Bad Bo Jammo.
We're sticking together.
Rudolph, I think you're cute.
Yukon Cornelius scores again! Wobby!
Wobby! Also, wait, hang on. This little bit with girl reindeer is her just going, Rudolph, I think you're cute.
We're
Yeah, because that's all she does in the movie.
Rudolph,
That's the only line they have for her.
Yukon!
Rudolph, I think you're cute.
All these other characters, like, are at least a little bit the barest amount reacting to the circumstances around them, and she's just going, Rudolph, I think you're cute.
This game literally looks fake. This is awesome.
Yukon Cornelius scores again! Wobby!
I'm obsessed. Well, I'm obsessed with Wobby, but I am obsessed with just, like, generic platformer 3D crystal pickups that you pick up in this game. This is a Game Clam game, you're right!
It really has Game Clam energy.
Never seen a talking snowman before?
Why can you play as the stupid snowman narrator? What?
Who else are they gonna put in the fucking roster?
That beautiful, wonderful nose!
And you can play as every single one of the Misfit toys in this. I've
I don't know if
decided.
you can play as them, it just says featuring.
Well, they said featuring for the snowman, and he was moving around getting collectibles. So clearly, every single one of the Misfit toys is on the roster.
I guess so. I guess it's a Smash Ultimate kind of thing.
Look at this train. He can do a wake-up dragon punch.
Nose!
The stupid split second of a boat. Hang on.
Beautiful, wonderful nose!
It's my nose!
Blink and you'll fucking miss it. All toys are here. All toys are here. That one has like a wide body slow projectile.
It keeps giving us away.
Some lights will never flicker. There.
Have you seen the Wii games based on the old Rankin Bass stuff that's about as generic a platformer as this? No. I'm not surprised to hear it's a Wii game, but no, I've never heard of it before. This is the first Rankin Bass video game I've ever seen in my life.
Made to shine. As for the rest of the story, he went down in history.
You know the rest of it. You already heard of this shit. Buy it on PS5 and Switch. Game Mill Entertainment looks familiar. Did they work on
We have
Peppa
to investigate
Pig?
this?
Did they do
I don't
something
think so.
that I know about?
I don't think they worked on Peppa Pig because I just rewatched those VODs recently and I don't remember Game Mill Entertainment.
They made Kong. You mean like the recent Kong game that was really bad? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure that's them? The very same. Awesome.
They did not make big rigs over the world racing. They did not. They could not.
I don't think they did, no. It's possible they maybe like snatched up the rights and started publishing it on Steam now. I would have to look into the big rig thing. I ain't gonna believe it till I see it. Right now what I'm here to see is the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, 7/31/2025. They got games in this one.
So I'm told.
So we got a bunch of shapes. The cylinder, the ball, hollow cube.
We've got hollow cube, we've got bumpy cube, we've got regular cube.
All of our disgusting shapes learn how to fit in when it's Nintendo time. Don't you worry. It's so fun when they build things for us. And they love it. It's what's the opposite of excruciating? Actually, no.
Exhilarating?
It is excruciating every time they connect to each other, and they love it. It makes them alive. Anyways, it's Switch 2. What if there was another Rathalos? What if, once again, we had a Rathalos from a damn egg? You guys all saw Tears of the Kingdom, right?
You kids still like Tears of the Kingdom, right?
Now, you can't be calling this shit Other R yet. Don't count your Rathaloses before they've hatched. We don't know that yet.
Yeah, you are now an adult man. I don't... Maybe it was just... Although maybe you were always an adult man. I think it was just, like, less
Who?
realistic style.
What? Oh, you mean the player character?
Yeah.
No, I think you were like a kid in the first two, right? Because
I don't know. You seemed at least like an older teen in the second one. That's the only one I played.
That's kid.
That's true.
The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of...
All right, we have a new noun for a thing happening. Good news, everyone. It's a Monster Hunter game.
It truly is a Monster Hunter.
We got the Frenzy, we got the Dragon Blight, we've got the Roaring, we've got the Smiting. Guys, the encroachment is here. That's such a nothing name. I don't know.
House and home. But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you are the sole Rathalos rider.
You have the only Rathalos there is.
People have been driven into a corner.
There's
and the
definitely
point of
only
no
one.
return is looming before us.
We can't afford not to go.
I guess it's like interesting in theory. I have like no stake in this. I don't know anything about like the plot or whatever of these games. I guess it's kind of interesting in theory that after like 1 and 2 being like kind of like a Pokemon thing, they're like, what if we want to tell like a war story or whatever? Did people like the stories of the other stories games?
I remember enjoying the story. I never finished it, but it was pretty, like, it wasn't super Pokemon-y in terms of, like, plot writing. It was still pretty... This is actually pretty par for the course for Hunter x Hunter stories from what I remember.
Okay, because the stories in, like, actual Monster Hunter games are kind of bobo when they try and actually do a story. Mm-hmm. And are pretty fun when they're not trying to do a story. So... I'm kind of surprised to hear that, I guess. And also Magnamalo is here, I guess.
Magnamalo is here.
We gotta add more guys for you to catch. That makes sense.
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
What if there was two babies in an egg?
I remember because my friend of Jay also enjoys the Monster Hunter stories alongside me, and I remember, like, this happened. He was like, "Oh boy, I hope there's not a plot necessary Rathalos this time."
What? Of course they're gonna do that. It's like going, "Oh boy, here's a new season of the Pokemon anime with Ash as the main character. I can't wait for him to put that Pikachu away and get a different Pokemon to focus on." That's what they do, for better or for worse. It's like the flagship monster of the series. I'm tired of seeing this guy. Make a fucking, like, Celtis Queen the main bug. I'd love that. They're not gonna do it.
Go full Pokemon and have 3 I get to choose from, and then you have to stick whatever stupid thing I pick in every cutscene.
The current season doesn't have Ash with it. Yeah, that's why I specified, oh look, it's a new Pokemon thing with Ash in it. I had to pivot rapidly because I realized they did that. I know, y'all. You're not listening to what I said.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
It's today's, by the way, it just happened.
It just happened right now.
Games from our publishing and development partners. What you just saw was
a guy fall out of the sky and get on a thing.
On Nintendo Switch
that was kind of scary, huh?
Year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today,
Remarkably white-looking Monster Hunter game, which is a little disappointing considering how a bunch of other Monhuns tend to skew.
Yup.
We'll present games coming to the Nintendo
we need
Switch
the white
2
people.
and Nintendo Switch systems. Before a game
And they're
is
coming
shown,
to the other
you'll
ones.
See the logo of the system the game will launch on here.
By the way, we will show you a logo so you'll know what game it's on.
We have 2 of these now. We have to explain it to you.
Both platforms.
Your ass is getting Conga Lala and you're gonna like it? I'm like one of 3 people in the world that likes Conga Lala. You're damn right I am. When everyone was like, oh my god, they put the stupid pink farting ape back in Monster Hunter. Why did they do that? Why did they bring him back? Who was asking for him? Me.
Congalala's that game that just came out, right?
What?
With the bananas?
Super Monkey Ball?
Yeah, Congalala.
Super Monkey Ball?
Congalala.
I don't get it.
It's Congalala. Yeah, Congalala Banza.
I only know about Zebra Bonanza, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Everyone in chat post the lyrics right now.
Let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Let the good times roll.
And we're making a new Katamari, by the way.
By royal decree,
We're getting the
a brand
good
new
one
game
out
in
of the way right
Katamari
away.
Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch.
I should play more Katamari in
Roll
general.
your Katamari
You
to
should.
historic
I should.
eras Like Edo, Japan, and more.
I love my sister in chat. Love her to death. I'm excited to see her tonight. Does not really play video games in the same way that I do, so like only really knows a couple of video games, and will often ask me in like I can never tell if it's a sister teasing sister way or if it's genuine. I will talk about a game and then she'll go, "Is that like The Sims?" So if you see her popping off about something, that's awesome.
It's a time-hopping trip through the ages. To
Oh, it's
explore
cute.
the
You become a
universe
water
with the
ball.
King of all cosmos.
Oh, that's fun. They're having it in
Use
like a
helpful
bunch of
items
really
to
different
roll
settings.
Katamari like royalty, and
Rocket?
customize the prince and cousins looks to your
Rocket.
Oh, cute. Oh, hang on. Hey, Dan.
You got a problem with Dan?
I wasn't familiar with his game. I gotta be honest.
What's wrong with Dan?
Nothing. I just wasn't expecting him to be so Dan. Is all.
What else would he be? He's Dan.
Jeff.
In addition,
That's two horses. That cousin is two cousins. Wait.
Horse!
Hold up. Wait. That's huge. The first official cousin who is two cousins. Actually, maybe not first official. I don't know. But it's the first official that I've seen.
Cousin 2-for-1 special, baby.
I don't know what's funnier. The idea that this is two cousins that are stuck together, or two cousins that are wearing a costume together, or if it is just one cousin and it's got like a fake head going on.
roll out with friends in online multiplayer.
I like that star one. That's cute.
Make a
You rolled up David.
most points to be crowned the winner.
Wait, hang on. Look at the clapping in like the lower right-ish when the horse is clapping.
Beat Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner.
That's good. Oh, that's good.
The iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series' history.
Get ready for the bangers.
Nice. I think I recognize like maybe one or two of these. And I'm excited to be introduced to the rest of them.
Get ready to rock and roll through the ages when
Oh,
Once Upon
falling into a
Katamari
thing.
launches on
Look
Nintendo
out.
Switch October 24th.
Well, that's pretty soon.
Pre-orders begin later today
Yeah.
on Nintendo eShop.
I wonder if it's coming to Switch too.
The dance floor is
Probably
calling.
compatible on it, at least.
Oh my god, they're still making them.
Yup. Should we just play it safe for the VOD and skip this whole section?
It's Just Dance.
It's just dance, you know it.
If you
They
somehow
literally just play a licensed song the whole way through.
if you somehow haven't seen this direct yet, I think you know what to expect. It's Just Dance. Now it's time for my good friend Goku.
Battle beyond the limit. Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
I'm
the
trying to
latest
remember
in the
which
Ring of
game
Power
Sparking
series.
Zero is, because there's like a couple contemporary-ish Dragon Ball
To the
games right
fray
now,
of
aren't
over
there?
180 fighters.
Yeah.
In episode Battle Mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives of 8 characters.
Goku will win,
Goku.
except for the ones where he loses, and then Piccolo has to come and fight.
Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate
Make your
versions
own AU! It's fine, Goku lived.
in custom battle mode. You choose the
Here's how the universe would be different if Goku lived and they didn't have to get those 7 stupid balls again.
Toy with the timeline. You are God now.
Sparking Zero is the game with police and genius. I would certainly hope in a series like Dragon Ball, if they're doing a game that's like, yep, we have like 100 plus 200 fighters in it, that they are getting a bunch of the stupid pulls as well. Like, here's a character that appeared in 2 scenes and had one, like, memorable moment that people laughed at. He's here. This guy is here that, like, puts Uncle Moton in danger. This is the guy that fights Green Man.
fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own scenarios.
And Trunks is here.
Then share them online with players around the world.
That's Bojack? No, Bojack is like a horse, right?
Pretty sure he's a horse, yeah.
Bojack is
We
more
saw
like
the horse last one.
Yeah, that was Katamari. That's different.
Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash powerful
You
attacks.
can do a real spirit bomb. That justifies it, like, in and of itself, even if it's gonna suck ass to use. We've introduced, like, dumb wiggle controls, but you can do the spirit bomb, so who's to say if it's bad or good, really? Alright, he has a sword.
Get ready to shake
Why
I
does he
don't-
have a fucking
and
sword?
break the heavens when
What do you mean? Because he uses it.
I didn't know there were swords guys in Dragon Ball.
There's one, it's Trunks.
Oh.
Goku had a staff for the longest time.
That's true, but that's different than sword.
How?
Sword slice thing.
Yeah. Staff whack thing.
Yeah, but they all whack thing. That's why sword is different.
Sword also
It's-
whack
it's a
thing.
fun- I guess, but like it's not designed for that.
Yes, it is.
It's not the sole purpose of the sword. It's like
It's not the sole
It's like,
purpose
yeah,
of the staff.
it's mostly the purpose of the staff.
It's mostly the purpose of the sword.
No,
It's for hitting people.
swords for slicing people.
That's
It's
a
like
form of
sharp.
hitting.
No, it's not. Video games, slice damage and blunt damage are different damage types.
If anyone out there has ever wondered, how is it you guys have like such a strong relationship? How have you kept it like going like so strong and so smooth over the years? This is the only type of shit we argue about.
Literally.
Dragon Ball Sparking
Goku
Zero
used his ability.
launches on the Nintendo Switch
I think
2,
Gur ended up
Nintendo
liking this game,
Switch
right? I
systems
think Wayne
November
also liked it.
14th. Pre-orders begin later
It's
today
not the
on
sort of fighting game that you
Shop.
spend like a million years grinding to try and get good at, because it's not built around that. It's built around being a funny Dragon Ball experience. Sort of thing.
Time to get back to your roots.
What? Okay.
Oh yeah, Plants vs Zombies.
I guess they're making a new one of those. That's Insane Aquarium. So are we also getting a new Insane Aquarium? You can't fuck with me like this, Pop Cap. I almost called you Capcom. You can't be messing with me like this.
Can't be doing this to a poor girl's heart.
You gotta bring back Guppy, you gotta bring back Prego, you gotta bring back all those other guys that are in it. Oh shit, dude, look out. The sunflower's gonna die. Pea shooter is
Really
sad.
good noise.
Let's roll that back and hear that again. This poor pathetic flower is having the bad day. Your heartstrings have been tugged. It's okay, because this guy is normal and he's good at stuff. Holy shit, my TV is new and the graphics are different now. That's neat, I guess. Oh, that's cute, I guess. And this guy is coming over to be player 3. PvP, what?
PvP, I guess.
Okay. Sure, whatever, I guess. That's...
I know this isn't what actually happened. A part of my heart is convinced that the GDQ run of this summoned this.
Oh, definitely not. This has been a beloved franchise for years.
For some time now.
Since the first one dropped, people have loved Plants vs. Zombies. That's neat, I guess.
The club is yours.
Play sports now.
Did you guys know EA's putting out a new sports game?
What? This is huge.
I'm told EA is releasing another sports game pretty soon.
They've never done this before.
Well, I haven't seen.
Someone in chat just asked, do you ever think about those Plants vs. Zombies hero shooters? No, and for years I was convinced that it was something people were making up to trick me.
No.
Because I only ever heard about it from, like, 2 specific people that I knew. And I was like, that's dumb. Why would they make that? You're making that up.
My brother used to play them on purpose.
I see. Were they... good?
Unclear.
Your friend worked on this? He's been miserable about it. Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, it was inspired by you, at least. Pre-order now. I'm like not the fucking target market for the EA Sports games, so I have like nothing to say about them. I was gonna naively say, do people even like them? But like evidently they must, because people keep buying them every year.
Yup, there's an audience. It's not an audience I overlap with, but there's an audience.
Well, I hope it's good, this one.
Reacquainted with these games.
Wait, PACMAN?
Oh, get ready.
To the party, Pac-Man.
What?
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2.
Oh shit! Wait, that's awesome!
From scratch. Through forests. Or on
Wait, that's huge though!
Use pack-tastic moves to clear stages in style.
Wait, I never actually played this specific one. They got Pac-Man doing fucking Nights into Dreams bullshit? Wait!
Seems that way. I think we played like a demo of this or something in the young days.
And there's powerful bosses.
Plus, now you can adventure
That was a
with
good
pal
scream.
in local co-op.
Oh shit, you can play like little sibling mode and they can shoot ball.
Repack launches on Nintendo
That's
Switch
really
2
cool.
and Nintendo Switch September 26th. Pre-orders begin.
Friend of yours said this is a Sonic game. Yeah, the first Pac-Man world from the bits that I've seen and played and touched of it feels kind of like... It's like not trying to go completely for like a Sonic game, but it's like, wow, the movement of Sonic is pretty cool. What if we do something kind of like that?
On Nintendo eShop. Lead your party of black mages, dragoons, and other...
Yo, FF Tactics, okay.
The beloved strategy RPG, Final
Oh,
Fantasy
right!
Tactics.
This was like getting like a big remake whatever thing. And I remember it being like a big deal because the like director or like writer of the game or whatever made a post that was like, we are bringing this game back because the message was not clear enough and the world is still in peril. Like, given the themes of the game, I get it, but it was like a really funny way to talk about that.
Awesome way to post about your game remake, genuinely.
You have to respect it. You have to.
You have to respect it.
Voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters.
But still, I know that he and I are different.
As well as...
Oh, it's voiced. Okay, interesting.
Fully voiced, aren't you excited?
This is probably kind of a funny thing to say, given that I am a voice actress.
Uh-huh.
I feel like a lot of games don't really necessarily need or want it. And also, that guy does just sound like Alphino, so they might have just got like Alphino's voice actor for it. Yeah, I wouldn't say Tactics like really needs it necessarily. Also, because I'm the reading enjoyer. I like reading it out myself. I'm not gonna get started on Bonanza. I cannot get started about the voice stuff in Bonanza. I haven't even played that game yet. Still, this is cool. I'm excited about this. I've, like, never gotten around to playing FF Tactics. I've always been curious.
New difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more. Final Fantasy Tactics.
The enemy is here and you have to fight them.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Evil East stuff specifically, but I know it's like a beloved
When the
sort of
clock
like,
struck-
stop talking about Persona. I know it's like a super beloved like chunk of the franchise that people like always look super fondly on. I've always been curious to like look into it more. Anyways, Persona 3.
Strikes midnight.
Didn't this
Shadows
get leaked like
emerge,
50
and the
times?
dark hour
Yeah?
begins.
No, Persona 4 did.
Oh, right.
And they didn't like actually confirm it yet as far as I know. Unless they did. Admittedly, I don't really keep up with Persona news because I don't care about the franchise one bit. So
Oh, missed heart, multiple.
is this the Persona game with the homophobia? Is this the cup that holds things in it? I just held up my cup and drank out of it. Which none of you saw because there's no camera. I realized after doing it.
Step into the shoes of a high school student who, together with his friends, awakens the
Anyways, it's
supernatural
the re-release
power
of Persona 3
Persona.
again.
Attend class
On another
and explore
console.
the city during the day
If you want to
as
play it
forge
again.
bonds with every interaction. Then battle through the
On Switch
mysterious
2,
Tower
I
of
guess.
Tartarus and
I think it said Switch 2.
Super
Hang
News
on.
Shadow Nintendo eShop. When the
It didn't
clock
say, it
strikes
just cut right
midnight,
to the clock.
there's
Okay.
battle through the mysterious Tower
But it's
of
like presumably
Tartarus
for Switch
and
2 on account of this has been out for a
strategically
bit.
take down Rampaging shadows at night. Enter the dark
It
hour
doesn't
and
matter
seal
what
your
consoles
fate
this is
when
on, this will always remain
Persona 3
PlayStation
Reload
portable game to me.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2's
This was a PS2 one originally.
Was it PS2 originally? It's always PSP game in my heart.
Yeah, it was PS2 originally. Same as 4. I think it got a PSP release that was like P3P and you could play as like a woman in it or something.
Yeah, the only Persona games I've had are the PSP ones and the first one they did on the Nintendo 3DS.
And everyone has been begging for girl protagonists to come back ever since then, and it's never happened. And it continues to never happen. And then when they put out that, like, DLC/expansion/re-release of Persona 5, and there was, like, a new girl they were showing off that kind of looked like a girl version of the protagonist, people were like, oh, they're doing it again, they're adding a girl protagonist, and they didn't. She was just, like, a dancer that you could recruit or something. And they're never gonna do it again. It's not ever gonna happen.
system October 23rd. Pre-orders begin.
I think 3 is the one that people that don't like Persona generally look the highest on. Aside from, like, people that have played 1 and 2, which is not a lot of people.
Later today on Nintendo eShop.
It's the blue one.
Next, please take a look
It's
at
blue.
this.
Please
That's
take a
his
look
tag.
at this.
Alright, I'm looking.
What do you see?
Well, it looks like some trees. And like a temple or something.
Looks like we got a couple of, like, water pools on the edges there. Maybe some fountains.
Oh shit, I get it, they got stairs!
Oh, fuck! They got stairs here!
If you look closely, there's like some fog, some ambient fog.
Looks like we got a little gazebo of some kind off on the edges of the premises.
Gazebo
I
is
see
what
a
Donkey
gazebo.
Kong is, right?
No. Ape.
No, because he turns into gazebo in the new one.
Oh, I haven't seen that far.
And then
into it
Pauline
yet.
sings the song and she's like, gazebo, zebo, zebo. And you can like run slow over the water.
I see. I'm learning something new every day.
What did you learn?
Zebo.
Oh, that's wonderful. What is that?
Donkey Kong, I'm told.
I thought he was a gorilla.
Apparently he's gazebo.
I'm learning so much today.
What'd you learn?
There's a couple trailers on the internet that we can watch about video games.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah. Do you want to watch this one?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of voice acting.
Yep.
Listen, I know what the people say. I've been known.
Yep. What? I have to wonder what is going on at, like, Nintendo of America's voice direction, whoever they got doing that. I guess also this is being done by, who the fuck makes the Warriors games again? Koei Tecmo, Team whatever the fuck? Maybe they got someone else doing the voice direction for this one? Maybe. But they got all the voice actors back or whatever, I assume. Team Omega, thank you. I always think it's Omega 3, but it's not what it is. It's not fish oil. They're not the fish oil team.
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself.
I haven't played this game yet, so, like, the scenes don't really mean anything to me. It's just kind of like, oh, some stuff is happening.
Is no more.
Be that as it may.
Wait.
Why is King Ghidorah there?
Is this thing in Tears of the Kingdom? This is a really funny way to learn that Gleeok is in Tears of the Kingdom. Wait, that's badass. Wait!
Be that as it may, we face it together.
Leave.
I thought the Breath of the Wild Warriors game they did was, like, okay. I felt kind of whatever about the story. It was fine, I guess. The gameplay was okay. I mostly just felt myself playing it wishing that I was playing the other Hyrule Warriors. Because the other Hyrule Warriors was leaning more into the fact that it was like a crossover Warriors game rather than being like, well, it's a Warriors game, but also look at us telling our important what-if story about Breath of the Wild. I never ended up buying, like, any of the DLC for it because, like, all of the additions to, like, original Hyrule Warriors were, like, really, really, like, extensive. And then it looked like the Breath of the Wild ones were just like, well, you can play as Robbie and Purah, which is pretty funny. That's a pretty fucking good pull for, like, here's characters from this game you can play as, but, like, I kind of wish they went wackier with it, but they were never going to do that because it was not the game they were trying to make. So it was just kind of not what I was interested in, I suppose. Like, you could unlock one of the fucking monks that sit in the shrines that's like,
oh, you completed my ice puzzle. I will give you a ball now.
And, like, you could unlock him and play as him, and that's pretty fucking funny. There was a damn egg baby in it. What the fuck is that egg babies was in it? I'm like, that was pretty cool. Really don't get why they went this direction with Hyrule Warriors, because they didn't want to do Hyrule Warriors again. They wanted to do something that was, like, more directly satellite to a Zelda game, rather than just being like, here's our like Zelda Celebration that is also a Warriors game. So they wanted it to be more like connected to it, which I guess they're doing again with this one. Which it's funny that the Breath of the Wild one was like a surprise time travel, we will fix the timeline, we will make things better storyline. And my understanding is, like, Tears of the Kingdom already has, like, a time travel storyline, and this is just going, like, this is what that was. What if Zelda went back in time and had to kill, like, millions of bokoblins? Like, oh, or her, like, story of going back in time to, like, a war that was doomed to fail or whatever. And also she just killed millions of guys in it. Just blow them all up with a bomb!
All places.
Bombs?
This is madness.
This is Sparta! Sorry, what did she say?
It's the joke from the movie.
What?
Sparta movie joke.
Just YouTube poop.
Oh.
They made it up for YouTube poop.
Oh. I love to learn.
There is danger here.
Yeah, man, I would assume so. It's a Warriors game.
What? No, everything's fine here.
Like, I'm sorry if there's someone who's, like, really invested in Tears of the Kingdom or whatever that's, like, mad that I'm just kind of pshawing at this, but, like, it's a fucking Warriors game. They're always inherently goofy to me. That's the level I've been trained to meet them at.
Enormously so.
In fairness, nothing is a danger to anyone in Warriors anyways. Wrong! My fucking base commander is under attack by 4 normal grunts, and if I don't get there in 20 minutes, he's going to die and they're going to capture it! Oh, and this is the post-credit scene where they play, like, the song of, Skyward Sword to make you go, like, what the? Wait! That's the thing I recognize! What?
Hang on, what are those hands doing down there?
Copping a feel?
Grabbing his balls?
Oh, they're getting all up in his balls. Like, respect. This girl's been trapped in the sword for thousands of years. I'm gonna let her take it easy. I'm gonna let her cop a feel on her robot boy toy as much as she wants.
She can have anything she wants.
Never mind, it's her hands. Or someone's hands, or whatever.
That was the latest trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment.
Sure fucking was, man!
We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda
That's such weirdly specific wording. The canonical events. The start of the game. The start of the game. Princess Peach gets pulled into the time warp because Ganondorf wakes up. Goes all the way 3 million years into the past so that Roru, the Sage of Time, can be like, girl, we gotta get high and kill 30 billion little goblins. So upgrade your sword twice. This all really happened.
It was real, and it happened, and you can't stop it. Unless you can.
It's important that you know this is all canonical, which is really funny, given a lot of my understanding of, like, oh, here's the time travel plotline in Tears of the Kingdom. It's very scant. and a lot of the details are left, like, intentionally vague, which I respect, but the way that they go about that is, like, a guy will appear and go, like, I am the guy from the past. This is what happened. And, like, give, like, a brain blast to another NPC who will go, oh my god, so that was the war. And, like, that's it. Which... I can't wait to fucking play that game one day and see, like, what I fucking think of it. It's a game that has its fucking grips in me, specifically because it isn't, like... I'm not going into it expecting it to be like a fucking, 20 out of 10 masterpiece, one of the most influential works of all time. I'm so excited for it because a bunch of friends went into it and were like, you know, a bunch of this was pretty fun. I got to about the end of it and it made me really fucking mad. I want to know. I want to know why. I've managed to avoid being, like, unspoiled. Or I managed to avoid being spoiled for, like, most of it. Aside from, wait, so that was the war? And I guess also now I know that fucking Gleeok is in it or whatever. And that's awesome. So... I guess I'll know, like, in, like, 20 years from now, once I've replayed all the other Zelda games. Gleeok is the key. We must understand why Gleeok did all of this. It's time to go back in time with Princess Daisy to understand the true nature of the war. Do I think Tears of the Kingdom is going to be obtainable in 20 years? I already have it. I already got that shit. I just haven't... I played like 2 hours of it and was like, it's fun to climb around like a island in this. Watch birds. And then I was like, I'll play that later.
Oh yeah, and when you do finally play it, now you can use the GPS.
I am so fucking excited about that GPS feature, and not because I think it's a good feature, because I think it's really fucking stupid. But here's our big reason to justify our upgrade from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2, and it's not just the fact that it's an upgrade that runs better, it's we added fucking Google Map. Okay, that's cute, I guess. You can pull up your phone and navigate around. It has GPS navigation that tells you how to get places. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually. It has new, like, fucking codex entries that you get by exploring the stupid map. Why? We're not adding any DLC to Tears of the Kingdom because we have managed to tell all of the story that we wanted to tell with this game. Wait! We forgot! We forgot about all the Mass Effect's codex entries! Put them in the Google Map! Oh, I gotta know, man. I gotta know what the fucking deal is. I need to know.
Share more information on this title in the future. Let's continue with some more games coming to Nintendo.
By the way,
Switch
more
2.
games are coming to the Switch.
The realest Madden.
He's bolting out of the screen. He's gonna get into your house.
I gotta run an ad for 3 minutes. We'll come back in a sec.
We will be back to realest Madden ever.
So I was reading up the other day, as I am wont to do. I was reading up on Fighting Vipers, famous, in quote marks, Sega AM2 fighting game Fighting Vipers, which went on to inspire Sonic the Fighters in a couple ways. Because I was thinking about Honey the Cat, who is the character hidden in Sonic the Fighters that eventually got made into a real normal character. Because I was thinking about how she's based off of Cutie Honey or whatever her name is in Fighting Vipers. And I was like, I don't actually know what your deal is, Cutie Honey. I'm gonna read up on that. And it was really funny to like look at like developer interviews and be like, oh yeah, we wanted to make a character who was like a little easier for newer fighting game players to understand. And we wanted to have like a character that had like, these like big, flashy, bombastic, exciting moves, because that could like help drive up like sales in like arcades and stuff.
Also, we wanted a character that was really, really sexy.
I don't remember the exact words they used to describe making her. It was really funny, though, just because, like, I feel like fighting games in general, and also, like, to some lesser extent, like, beat-em-ups, which are, like, closely related, have kind of always leaned into, like, the cheesecake stuff. Like, for a long-ass time. And yet you have, like, people talking about, like, fighting vipers and, like, Honey specifically, and, like, her outfit is pretty normal as far as sexy woman in a fighting game goes. But, like, a bunch of people in places were, like, scandalized and didn't want to, like, buy or, like, have the game for you to buy because of her. And, like, apparently in some places because, like, they had, like, marketing material where she had, like, even less clothes on or some shit like that. Anyways, all of this is to say I'm thinking about this because one of her attacks is literally jump at you pussy attack. Wrap my fucking legs around you and strangle you pussy attack. And John Madden is now doing it.
Are they still allowed to do that in football? I thought they banned that.
Yeah, but John Madden is dead now, so there are no rules.
Oh, I see.
Mario can do that? He can only do that in the DDR game.
I found that shit for like $20, but no mat at a local game store.
Was it because Honey was the director's daughter or something? No. Just a character they made and liked. And then they used the Fighting Vipers engine to make Sonic the Fighters. And so they, like, as a fucking, like, goof to themselves, either it was a character they never actually finished fully, or it was never meant to be, like, a full-fledged character. It was just a thing they made for the sake of it. They just, like, made a Sonic the Hedgehog version of Honey, and she was a cat. And then, like, all these years later, after, like, Sonic the Fighters got, like, an official re-release, they, like, made her actually properly playable. And also made, like, Eggman playable and, like, Metal Sonic playable. And then people are like, well, why aren't you bringing Honey the Cat into, like, more things? Why isn't she, like, a canonical friend of Sonic the Hedgehog that will appear in more of his adventures? And it's like, because she's the crossover character.
Why is Sonic not simply going on more adventures with his friend Mega Man?
Right! It's like that! It's like, well, they had that one comic arc where, like, Sonic and all his friends go and they fight Gore Magala. Why isn't Gore Magala appearing in the new IDW comics? Is Ian Flynn stupid? It feels like that to me, except they did actually make, like, Honey the Cat appear in a couple of things sometimes, every now and then. The Daytona car is in Fighting Vipers 2. When the fuck is Car from Daytona, USA going to appear in Sonic... What's the most recent Sonic game? Frontiers?
It's still Frontiers, yeah.
Why isn't Daytona USA Car appearing as DLC for Sonic Frontiers? They put Amy and Knuckles in as post-release stuff, didn't they? They were pretty cool. Oh, Shadow Generations. Why didn't they have Daytona USA Car as an unlockable skin for Shadow?
Honestly.
Makes you think.
Really makes you think.
Makes you think. John Madden Pussy Attack?
John Madden's Pussy Attack.
Ever built from Sundays.
Built. Wait, I chose a really good time to pause. The evil animal has appeared to make football worse than ever. The beast of sports has appeared to ritually choose one of our players and gore it on his horns to bathe in his blood.
It's game time. Kick off your journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet.
EA is making another sports game.
New player traits and realistic play styles.
Oh shit, for real?
Immerse yourself in authentic team traditions and strategize playmaking decisions.
I don't really have anything to say about it.
Team to victory. All built from
I hope
maybe it's just because I don't watch or play a lot of sports, but I've never understood how to play sports video games.
Choose from 3.
You usually control, like, one player at a time, and you set your, like, NPC teammates to do, like, specific strategies so that you can, like, have them, like, run up the field and you can, like, pass the ball to them to then take control of them and keep moving up.
Yeah, I've never figured out how to make it work for me.
You pick an option and then you push the buttons.
Oh, and then how do you wins?
By playing the sport.
Oh.
I tend to like the more, like, arcadey sports games, so I never really, like, looked much into, like, the realistic ones. Mm-hmm. I hope the people that want this kind of experience are enjoying it, but also, like, it looks a little chunky on Nintendo Switch. And I have to imagine that the people that want to play with the development wizard are probably, like, getting this on a console anyways.
Mm-hmm.
NFL Blitz whipped ass. I think that one I, like, almost ended up renting from the store once and then was like, I'm gonna go with something else that I know I'm already gonna like fucking Mario Tennis on the GameCube.
Mode. Choose from 3 new archetypes to begin your coaching legacy.
Hang on. Injury in that game was a guy's arm hanging off his stump on a hinge of skin. Wait, that's awesome. Can we bring that game back? Can we make another Blitz?
Before you play, look.
What?
Right in the center.
Oh,
center.
Nice. Wait, that's pretty cool.
Maybe sports are good.
Or become your favorite NFL coach, each with their own
I don't know, I just don't feel like I have anything
Customize your
especially
game plan
interesting
by
or positive to
selecting
say
new
about an
abilities
EA
each
game.
week that offer different tactical advantages. Then level them up to fine-tune your plays.
You can level them
They
up,
got-
though.
Compete on the gridiron
They got
in
football
local
skill
or
trees?
online multiplayer.
They got football Fog of War, they got football Green
Sports
Poogas.
Madden NFL 26 touches down on Nintendo Switch 2. August
Madden
14th.
26
Pre-orders
touches your
are
balls on
available
Nintendo
now
Switch
Nintendo
2.
eShop. A
This is
cozy
it.
Campfire is calling.
Oh, they're putting Peak out. Okay. That's cool.
Calling all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy fire building sim. Chop wood. Arrange the pieces. Then light them up. But if you don't
Hang on,
arrange
who the fuck made
cozy
this?
fire-
Oink Games.
Yeah, from Oink Games.
Oh, sir. I found a new game for you.
You can have fun by the fire! Oh!
Oh, yes, sir.
Fire building sim. Chop wood. Arrange the pieces. Then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain.
I know it's just the fucking Nintendo Direct voiceover guy, but man, this is funny.
It's really funny.
Not enough oxygen, and the fire will go out. Make sure you add the proper type and amount of log to your fire.
The right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire.
I would literally love to have this guy's job. I would love to do the readouts for all of these games in this, like, weird, slightly lilted tone of voice that everyone is like, that does not sound natural at all. Why do you sound like that? I would get my, like, massive paycheck, and I would go home with a big-ass smile knowing, yup, everyone's gonna think that was really funny. Oh yeah.
Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast
Sometimes, though, a little pig is all you need.
the marshmallows
games.
or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible...
This is what I was waiting for you to see.
I was sitting here through this whole trailer just thinking to myself, like, yeah, okay. I'm, like, kind of fed up of the whole, like, this is my game. All I'm really doing is describing it as cozy. Even though, like, I get it to some degree. It's describing, like, a specific type of experience, which is usually around, like, you know, some sort of, like, gentle menial labor and, like, couched in feelings of, like, you know, hominess, things like that. So, like, I get what the term means and why they use it, even if I'm, like, kind of fatigued by it. Like, I have complicated thoughts on it, I suppose. And so I was like, okay, like, is that it? It's kind of funny that it's like, well, here's one of those and it's just for, like, putting together a campfire. That probably appeals to someone. Not to me, but probably to someone, and it's funny because they're doing that, and there's the weird voiceover, and then you can, like, set off fireworks or whatever. And then the men appeared.
And then the men appeared.
And then each one of them has their own campfire, and it literally looks like guy on the right and guy in the middle are holding their, like, fire-stoking tools and tongs, like, in their lips. It literally looks like it's their, like, fucking blunts. They're lighting the fuck up.
I, like, watched this at work and saw this and had to hold back a howl.
Oh my god. What are you doing 3 lifetimes after smoking this?
Try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB camera, you can enjoy each other's company around the campfire.
Like, this feature in itself, I guess, is, like, the thing that kind of, like, justifies is such a stupid word for it. Like, it doesn't have to justify itself. It's a work of, it's a work someone made. It exists. It's out there. But, like, this is the thing that makes me go, oh, okay, I get it. I get the appeal. You want to, like, simulate going camping with your friends. Alright, I get that. But the way the fucking Switch 2 webcams look in this, my god! That's actually awesome. That actually rules.
Fucking good.
You might even strike up some interesting...
You can block each other!
And it's like generating conversation starters for you.
Oh my god, it is! That's so weird! Someone in chat described these as going camping with my Androsses.
Only I have the brain to start fires.
This game feels like a Connor O'Malley bit. You know what it feels like to me? It feels like a bit you would see on a Joe Pera episode that Connor O'Malley specifically was on. And he's just like,
Well, you know, on days like this where it's a little hard to go out and go camping, it's nice to be able to enjoy the experience of cracking open a couple of beers and starting a fire with your buds.
And then Connor O'Malley's character is just, like, screaming in the fucking background about something or other. hang on. I have to pin this message from Healing Mind.
Only you have the brains to stop forest fires.
That's good. I liked that one.
Conversations. Relax and stay a while. When chillin' by the fire.
What an awesome fucking video game. I'm glad this got, like...
Look at that Oink Games logo.
It's not even like a disgustingly rendered pig. It's just the snout.
It's Switch 2 exclusive!
Yeah, because Switch 1 doesn't have webcam.
Oh, that's right.
And small in these games. Apex Legends.
You know it. It's Apex. It's coming to Switch 2. You've heard of it. People play it.
Play it on
19 other teams in Battle Royale. Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes.
I'm not really super interested in BRs, but I feel like Apex was the one that looked like the most interesting to me out of any of them.
Apex Legends
Not enough to get me to try playing it, but
August 5th,
it's got cool movement.
The new season, Showdown.
Rat game.
To cure a witch's illness, her tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure.
Is this that game everyone keep talking about on Twitter about like your thing goes missing in the Alps and you're a witch?
With your magical froggy backpack in tow, you can climb.
Okay, the backpack mouth like constantly moving is pretty fucking weird.
Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting allies.
This is a Stuart Little-ass game to me.
4 players can
Stuart Little is a grappler.
Online co-op. A little mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella
That's
launches
not a
on
good-looking
Nintendo
booty.
Switch 2
It's
next year.
a little rough around the edges looking visually, but like it's a fine enough concept, I suppose.
Opportunity.
Uh-huh.
Embark on a journey across
This fucking game. Oh my god, this fucking game.
Tarwas.
There was a period where I still had wonderful, beautiful hope in my heart. When this game got announced and I was like, oh, they're making like a new Star Wars, like, action-adventure game. Oh, that's interesting. And it's like not about being a Jedi. That sounds pretty cool. I like the sort of like stories in the universe like that aren't just the like, oh yeah, I'm the swing around the sword wizard samurai guy. And I was like, oh, that could be pretty cool. The Star Wars is like a good setting for like scumbag type people. Oh, it's a Ubisoft game? Oh, okay. It's an open world Ubisoft game. Oh. Okay. And
That's fine, I guess.
paid no attention to it ever since, like, that first trailer that broke my heart. Dashed her up on the rocks. There's a fucking battle droid commando in this one, though. That's cool. I liked their designs in the Dave Filoni show.
across the iconic galaxy far, far away in this open world action adventure.
It doesn't look very good on Switch 2 either.
Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of
Jabba is there, though.
who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom.
The laughing guy with Jabba is there, though.
Both new and familiar.
Oh,
as you
that
fight,
hair texturing is
steal,
looking
and
quite
outwit
bad.
your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder. And take on quests that blend stealth.
It's got quests. You can play quests in this one.
Games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you
Engage in dog shit. Look,
Oh my
we have
God,
this
it's that guy
character.
from Disney World.
We have this character from the show who's also in Disney World now. You know him? You recognize him? Isn't that great? Everyone loves Hondo.
Love Hondo Anaka.
You know Hondo. Hondo is here. You love Hondo. I don't love Hondo. Anytime Hondo appears in a Star Wars thing, I get a fucking headache.
The only time I've ever heard people talk about Hondo is when they fucking hate his ass.
I don't like him.
I've never heard anyone bring him up who likes him.
Look at me! I'm a dashing scoundrel pirate with a heart of gold, but I still try and get my way and get my money's worth at the end of the day.
And he's nothing to me. He's nothing to me. Be careful, you're lapsing into Watto.
Oh, Annie! Annie, you have to help me, Annie! I bought a PlayStation 5! I was going to play the new Star Wars game, Annie! I'm not even in it! Oh, Annie, it makes me sick to my belly when I think about it! I have to explore an open world on my speeder bike, Annie! Oh!
The life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 4th. Pre-orders are
I could pull
available
off her
now
look
on
better than her.
Nintendo eShop.
Yup.
Survive the future. Salvage the past.
My damn weird ball game.
As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the mysteries of this world.
Is this that one Wii game where you had like a ball and it was like the game that people kept bringing up when they were like, oh, the Wii is like for babies, that's for like children, and because you're like in high school, like early high school, and you're a boy and you have to like protect your like presumed masculinity, you tell people, no, it's not, look, we have serious games like The Conduit! Or is this something different?
In the future, dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland. You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them.
It's giving Dead Space, but the trailer is like not selling me on anything interesting. It's like, alright, what's like compelling about this game and this world? There are weird meat monsters. Right? Okay.
A weird guy appeared.
But like what's the hook here? Why am I compelled on this?
Sometimes they look like they're dead, but then they get up and get you.
Okay, so like what's our like sci-fi world that we have?
In a world where things went wrong, we must look to the past when things went wrong.
Do you have more for me to go on here?
If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy...
Oh, it's not even, oh, they're playing dead. It can walk up to another guy and eat him.
It'll evolve into an even more...
Wait, what did you just say?
Absorbs a fallen enemy. It'll evolve.
Italy ball!
Italy ball. Oh,
Italy ball! If the monsters come across dead creatures, Italy ball!
Italy ball.
Think it might be a Nintendo Direct issue? They tend to cut the violence to the point their Doom trailers are funny to think about. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they just cut a really bad trailer, but also the stuff they are showing in the trailer is like... It sounds really boring and run-of-the-mill.
Into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to dispose of...
Like, I'm looking at this and it mostly makes me go, like, this makes me want to play Dead Space, the game that I already own. Oh, it's a Bloober Team game? Oh.
Oh, that explains it.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't pay attention to that part. Oh.
There's your problem. It's a Bloober Team game.
Oh.
You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past. You can
Okay. That's, like, the first part of it that seems, like, a little bit interesting to me. Is, like, okay, there's, like, a weird rift in space, and there's, like, weird, anachronistic stuff floating around it. Okay, sure. They're trying to do, like, a weird sci-fi thing, but they don't want to go into as hard as it is, like, Control or whatever. You go into the past and mulch people in the past to give yourself upgrades. That's really fucking funny. They should have just leaned more into that shit. Or maybe they do lean more into that shit. I don't know. There's like an idea here, and, like, even I'm saying this out loud, and I'm realizing it's, like, a pretty, like... It's a pretty fucking whatever generic plot line, but it feels a little more interesting than, like, we're doing Dead Space again, but also there's a time travel thing. Oh, but, like, the idea of, like, oh, we live in this, like, weird fucked up future. And we have this, like, guy who's determined to set everything right. He's gonna do it. He's gonna fix everything. And he's, like, the one going back into the past and, like, destroying all of these key figures in the past to power himself up. And it turns out that he's the one that made the fucking future like this. Like, that feels like it would be the start of something, at least. But I don't think it's what this game is doing. Either that or I just, like, spoiled this entire fucking game. I don't know.
One or the other.
Some, like, kill the past shit, but by doing that, you have fucked up the future for everyone. Like, there's something there. That could be something. I think I've just written something. It's 20 words, but...
You might have written
However,
this game, for all we know.
Price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions.
Oh, it's not even this will have repercussions on the future. It's just weird guys will appear.
By the way, you're now in the scary world.
You guys played Eternal Darkness for the GameCube? You guys like that one bit of MGS3?
Lose your grip on reality.
I'm being so mean to this game.
The world to collapse.
It's fine, it's a Bloober Team game.
I guess.
The true mission you've been tasked with. Chronos, the New Dawn, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 5th. The dragons of the East and West clash.
Dragons have invaded Nintendo Switch 2.
Yakuza Kiwami 2.
We should get back to these games.
Onto Nintendo
We
Switch
gotta
2.
get back to our friend Kiryu.
I remember that big crab.
Kamurocho, Tokyo, Sotenbori, Osaka, two prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Cosma Kiryu,
Hi, Kiryu.
faces down the dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda.
Don't know him yet.
You boys ready for nuts?
Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes.
Use attacks and abilities to fight your enemies.
Duke it out.
Just
using
spin
your
that guy
fists.
around.
Remember, you can use items and combos to save the day.
Plus, there's still plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts?
Is Kiwami 2 the one with the pissing?
I remember when Bugs and Frankie were watching this part of the direct, they just kept saying, "Where's the piss game, huh?
So are they going to
You
show the
piss
pissing?
game?" I don't think
Karaoke.
so.
And
Damn.
even golf.
The Nintendo's
No
Switch
shortage of
Direct
things to do.
people are not brave.
They're not brave. They're not strong. 1 second of him.
He's in this one.
Deadly clash between two dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
We'll beat Zero one of these
November
days.
13th.
We will.
And Yakuza Kiwami, the story that launched the Epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same
This
day.
one is also coming to
Featuring
the Switch.
enhanced graphics, improved frame rates, and additional
They're just
language
putting it all on
support.
Switch, I guess.
10 years on the Nintendo Switch 2 made you a fucking pussy!
There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, is it
Let's
sizzle
take a
real time
quick look.
already?
Alright, we got some other games that are also coming out on the systems. Ball. The fucking laughing cow from Soft Cheese? is coming to Nintendo Switch too?
But with a unibrow now.
Wait. Chicago Bulls? What the fuck is a Chicago?
That's where the crime pays but botany doesn't guy lives.
What?
Crime pays but botany doesn't.
No, that guy lives in YouTube.
Oh.
That guy lives in my internet screen.
I see, I learned. Also, Bugs described this as someone made a whole game out of the end of Psychonauts Rhombus of Ruin, and I think about that a lot now.
Yeah, I remember this being showed at, like, something or other.
I feel like this gets shown for, like, 3 seconds at every single, like, game conference preview thing, and has for, like, 3 years.
There's something that tickles me. There's something that tickles me about the idea of a game that's like, yep, you are a baby, but you as the player also are like a human adult, and so you as the baby can like think like an adult person does, but you can't communicate that to anyone because you are a fucking baby.
There's something interesting there.
And also, I guess you have psychic powers.
Yup.
You're the super special baby, but you can't talk to people on account of you're just baby. You're just Goo Goo babies.
Yeah, I can see you doing something interesting with this. We'll see if this one does do something interesting with this.
The visual styling of it is like, maybe it's just like Switch 2 footage they showed, but it looks like weirdly like blurry and kind of foggy.
No, I think it just kind of looks like that.
Okay. I don't know if I'm super into it. Wait, is that... Fighting like fucking seeker drones? It's still the baby game. That's totally your baby hand. Wait. Wait.
What's this game fucking about? I assumed it was gonna be just like a divorce game.
Thought it would be a divorce game?
Because they always show that scene of like the family arguing.
I love the way your brain works. And I say that knowing damn well the way mine works, having tried to recall Jurassic Park 3.
That was beautiful. I had to just stop and listen.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. This shit looks like NBA Jam for babies, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Like,
it's really funny that it's the mascots. Oh wait, no, there's a human man.
You can also be a human, and you can like...
Oh!
Scary. But like, I would have to see more actual gameplay of it, because like, NBA Jam fucking owns. So if it's like that, then I'll be at least kinda into it, even if I'm not like super hot on the visual styling. But
at the very least, you know the kids will have a fun game to play.
I hope it's a fun game for the kids. Wheat Flower Wonderland DLC Fall 2025. Yep, that's Hello Kitty right there.
That's all you get.
That's Hello Kitty.
That's Hello Kitty.
Oh, it's another Romancing Saga game. I guess that's a remake. Oh, today. I know, like, nothing about the Saga games. It's probably not Saga, I just keep pronouncing it like that because the G is capitalized. It's Saga. Like you normally say. But I like saying Saga.
Because it's spelled that way.
Yeah, and it sounds funny and it rolls off the throat good. It's like the one bird from Warframe, yeah. The Saga. There's like a couple of these like big name, I don't know if foundational is quite the right word, but the Saga games are like certainly big, but these like, a bunch of these big name like RPGs are like complete blind spots for me where I like know nothing about them. And I'm always curious, but also it's like, it's the type of thing where these games are, you know, quite long. So, like, I've barely played any of the Final Fantasies. I've barely played any of the, like, SMTs, the Sagas, the Ys games, etc., etc.
Yeah, for better or for worse, a big RPG like that, for me at least, is just such an investment, and it's an investment that I don't necessarily have the means or time for.
I want to play more of them eventually. There's a version of myself 3 to 8 years in the future where I just go fuck it and I exclusively stream, like, nothing but really long-winded RPGs and alienate over half my audience, and the real perverts stick around, and then I have to get, like, a second job to make ends meet, but...
See, what we do, here's the hack, here's the play. We finally get it so that we're living together, we've got the combined income, I've got a decent full-time job, and then, with the comfort and stability of the primary breadwinner, you get really into RPGs for like 2 years.
And see, like, the perverts are already in the chat. They're already like, yeah, I'm into it. I'd be there. Let's go. And that's why the idea is compelling to me. Even if I know it would, like, hemorrhage a ton of money from my job. Because, like, at the end of the day, even if I, like, couldn't reasonably do streaming as, like, my main source of income anymore, like, I would still want to do it because it's fucking fun. So... Someday I'll have the energy to be self-indulgent again, I suppose is what I'm getting at.
Yay!
Is this a new Shinobi game, or are they, like, remaking an old one? I had no idea this was a thing. Huh. It looks cool. It, like, visually it reminds me of, like, the not recent, but recent-ish, Wonder Boy games that, like, got remade and had, like, these, like, really cool, like, visuals. Wasn't Sega advertising the hell out of this at GDQ? Oh my god, they were. I like, fucking mind-wiped all of the ads that they played because they're ads.
Also, if none of y'all are aware, you should be checking out the Holotone Zero Misu during GDQ time because it's fun to hang out in a smaller space. And also then Holly attacks us with funny videos during the ad breaks.
What's wrong?
So,
you love Orson Welles.
I do love Orson Welles. I'm just saying that Holotone's viewers might not have seen many or any of the ads.
If you're in the Discord, you know what's up. And if you're not, hey, you could join the Discord.
You can
join. Someone in chat brought up that this game, like, was made by the folks that did at least one of those Wonder Boy games, which is cool.
Oh shit.
So yeah, this probably goes fucking hard then.
Glad they're still getting work. The art looks great.
And Borderlands 4 is also here.
And Borderlands 4 is here.
I'll give credit where credit is due, having been Gearbox's #1 hater forever. I've seen, like, some bits of the gameplay now that they're actually showing the gameplay. Some of it actually looks kind of compelling. From, like, a, like, moment-to-moment gunplay and, like, buildcraft point of view. Some of it actually looks kind of compelling. Am I going to get it? No. But, like, I'm glad that for the people that are going to get it, it might actually be a good time for them. I'm glad for that. Also, like, a bunch of the promos they've put out have been, like, weirdly gory.
Interesting.
Like more than usual for a Borderlands thing.
Are they, like, again, a little bit conspiracy theory brained. I wonder if they're, like, trying to, like, pivot and attract a different audience after the movie and what that did to the brand, as it were.
I don't think so. Because, like, they're making a big point of going, yep, Claptrap is in this one, everyone, he's still here. It's cool that Xavier Nelson Jr. is writing for it. What? What do you mean? For Borderlands 4? What? For real? You can't say that to me. I've already decided I don't want to buy this. Don't change my mind.
Shit, maybe there's hope. Maybe there's hope for the Borderlands.
No. I don't want to give Randy Pitchford my money. Well, Maybe this game will end up fucking awesome for the people that are already bought in on Borderlands. That would be cool for them. I can go buy all the other games that Zalavia Nelson Jr. has worked on, many of which I already own.
Please go play and enjoy an airport for aliens currently run by dogs.
There's still a bunch of his stuff that I want to stream, at least a little bit of.
Oh, we've got 2 more games to show you. Please take a look.
To pass through that...
Yeah, okay, the sprite just scrolled up. I was about to say, this is one of those HD 2D things, isn't it?
Door
yup.
is to pass through time. To travel a road spanning centuries. From here...
You can let me know if this is a weird thing to say, but like... Am I the only one that thinks it's, like, weirdly refreshing that the VO just sounds like some fucking guy from the States instead of being like, "We are here in a world filled with monsters and danger"?
No, I think that's fair. I think there's so I can't get into it. I can't do a whole like humanities discussion here, but like the fantasy equals high British English voice is like, we gotta move away from it.
I think one of the few times I can think of where that really, really hit for me was fucking Xenoblade Chronicles, because they leaned super hard into it and had a bunch of different English accents. And also I think it just got, like, people that did, like, British theater stuff to do the voiceovers and shit for it. Like, it was great for Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Speaking of fucking, I'm just gonna cave in and do nothing but long-ass RPGs, one of these fucking days I'm gonna do Xenoblade Chronicles.
You've been threatening it for years, and it can only hold off for so much longer.
I've been threatening you specifically with it, so you gotta be available for it is the problem.
Gotta make the time. Gotta clear my schedule.
Uh-huh. You'll learn about Dunban, you'll learn about Rhine, you'll learn about, what's the name of the pretty sniper lady that's hot? Is that Sharla? You'll learn about... It's Sharla, yep. You'll learn about Metal Face. You'll learn about,
It's okay, Kiki.
other guys. Don't you collect women like Pokemon in Xenoblade? No! You collect women like Pokemon in Xenoblade Chronicles 2!
Know the difference.
Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is the game I really, really, really adore. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the one that makes me wince a little.
And Xenoblade Chronicles 3
is a game that I would like to play someday to know how I feel about it. I was expecting more of the same, and then people whose like opinions I value, who also kind of felt the same as me about 1 and 2, were like, wait, I'm actually kind of liking 3 though. So like, I wanna see what's up with that eventually. 3 is about a Welsh cat girl, you hear? No, again, that is 2. But funniest fucking thing about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is it's really, really, really stupidly fucking easy to read Nia as like an allegory for being a transgender woman. And she has like this big moment near like the middle to end of the game where she like, you know, has this moment where she like bears her soul to the party and is like really open and upfront about like herself and her feelings, and is like telling the protagonist like, oh, I adore you, I love you so much, I would lay down my life for you. And then the protagonist goes, what? Oh, that's right, I love you, Nia, and I love the rest of you guys, I love all of you in the party. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world. For other reasons that end up being a spoiler for the ending of a future game.
Yup.
If you know, you know. But if you know, don't say more. It's such a moment. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Can we get a second of this? Sure, what is this? It's loading as fuck.
Rhine, you're a lifesaver.
What? You're a lifesaver? Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Really good.
Badass. That's what you need to know about Xenoblade Chronicles 1. He's a
lifesaver. I know
lifesaver.
about Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
Heroes set out on a journey of hope.
I'm very charmed by this voice. I saw some people being like, "Oh, it's like they got the intern in to come into the booth. Oh, it doesn't sound very good." It's like normal person conversational, and I'm kind of charmed by that.
Mm-hmm. Like, we'll see how it carries through, like, a whole game, presumably. But, like, it's charming.
After, like, having to see several, like, big, sprawling fantasy games where a bunch of the voice acting is, like, overacted McDonald's toy commercial sounding, there's something refreshing about this one. It's just a guy who is talking, it sounds like.
Uh-huh.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG.
And we cut right to the McDonald's toy overacting! Oh my god! Like, I realize this is fully pot calling the kettle black, given how much I love to, like, do a stupid hammy voice when I do voiceover work. But, man, it's so funny to jump from that to that.
Brought to life in HD 2D.
I really like the sprite work, and a bunch of the backgrounds look kinda whatever.
PlayStation 2, baby.
No, not even. PS2 had, like, beautiful sprite work sometimes in some games.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the sprite work, I'm talking about the backgrounds.
This...
I forgot about Philadelphia!
Here we are in scenic Philadelphia with its famous were-chicken problem. We're finally getting the JRPG set in Philly that we've been waiting for. All this time.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
It's Philadelphia. I'm not gonna call it Philadelphia. It's Philadelphia. This I did know about. I seen everyone posting pictures of Philadelphia.
I've seen that. I forgot it was about this. I just thought everyone saw a new funny word and went in on it.
Dude, I hate when you've got, like, a fucking business trip to Philly, and your boss has scheduled it on the night of the fucking half moon again, so all the were-chickens keep coming out when you're just trying to walk to work. Like, ugh. Can you please, like, look at the fucking lunar cycles next time you tell me I gotta go out to talk to the bank?
Continent
like, honestly.
overrun by beasts.
And the werewolves, too! We're fucked!
Oh, poor fucking Philly, man! We gotta call Gritty!
Do personally actually like the backgrounds plus the sprite work and motion during gameplay. It definitely looks a lot better in motion. And, like, this scene that we're looking at right now, I do like the way this one looks a lot better. Describing it as, like... Yeah, it does kind of, like, remind me of, like, shit like Xenogears and shit when you put it that way. It's just... Some of it ends up just looking kind of muddy in a way that does nothing for me. I like the idea of it. There's certainly a lot of them that look really good. Like, I really liked, like, the Live a Live remake. I love the way that looks. So, like, I'm not at the point of being like, oh, another 2D HD game. I'm tired of it.
A spell of safekeeping.
Maybe I'm just on something today.
Soul bastion, the kingdom
Like, this looks better.
Uther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds. Beyond
3 fucking cats will appear if you aren't careful.
on the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Elliot from Philadelphia!
This is what Elliot from Philadelphia looks like?
This game is set in 2013!
Oh my god. Wait, his cuteness. Wait, his cuteness. Wait, hang on.
Avoiding danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Fairy!
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection.
Wait, she's adorable in the corner. Wait!
She's having so much fun!
Good for her. The Fae talks way too much during gameplay? Oh.
Oh, it's one of those, huh?
Oh, she's Pauline. Oh. That's... Oh. Oh. Well, at least she gets to have cute fun in the corner.
Into the great
Just like Pauline!
During your journey, you'll...
I think Cowboy that also just has a fairy is like an underutilized thing. More fucking... This is not a Weird West setting. This is like a guy with a bow and a sword. But it's just got me thinking of it now. I think more Weird West stuff should just have an inexplicable fairy following, like, the cowboy around.
Let's cry and scream and throw up to Cricket and Tibbs until they put fairies in Heartbreak Gulch.
The fairy also has to be a shithead. It's important.
It's important.
Face
It's crucial.
All sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves.
Wait, the fairy attacks them? That's badass.
Moves carefully and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well balanced
Fight with swords!
strikes. Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar.
Yeah, this is neat that it's like a...
Swing and pull enemies closer.
The way the combat seems to work is more akin to like a Zelda game than like
But
a...
that's not all. You can
An action
also
RPG.
strengthen your weapons by equipping
Yeah, it's
different
interesting.
combinations of magicite. Try out all sorts of variations to find the
That's a great
playstyle
bow
that
guardian.
works for you.
This voiceover's killing me.
A little bit. I like the fucking whipping it around your head, look out bitch weapon. Enemies and NPCs all only have 8-way sprites. Oh shit, do they? That's cool as hell. I do really like all the sprite work I've seen in this so
Your
far.
fairy companion Faye can also
Commit fairy actions!
and pick up items.
Engage fairy mode!
You can control both Elliot and Faye separately.
Oh, hot swapping like that is
Two
cute.
players can
Okay.
control them at the
That's a
same
fun
time.
mechanic, yeah.
You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure.
You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Very helpful.
I need to commit that to my brain so I can start describing things as very helpful on my adventure. This has been such... Not even thinking about any of the games that have been in this. There have been a lot of good games in this. There have been a lot of games where I was originally like, oh, whatever, that I kind of went, wait, actually, about. The best part about this direct is the voiceover.
Yup.
It's been uniquely special.
Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
Oh, they're doing like a Chrono Trigger thing. Okay, and a weird frog appear.
The
That's a good weird
Adventures
frog.
of Elliot, the Millennium Tale.
Sometimes Puzz sounds like a gerbil when she laughs. Sometimes she trills like a little bird.
I'm full of sounds and noises.
You are, and I
It's
love
always a
that about
surprise.
you.
I love that it's just called Adventures of Elliot.
It's a really effective name. Oh, and there's a demo out.
His presentation, a day
The way people were talking about like having played it and their experiences of it, I thought this was like a, oh, this just dropped actually. You can play all of it.
will be a
It's a demo.
After
demo.
today's presentation, a debut
I was
demo
about to
will
say,
be
fuck, I should
available.
download that and try it. Then I
There will be an
remembered I don't
upcoming survey
have
to
the Switch
gather
2
player
yet.
feedback.
Not yet. Hopefully it'll still be available in a couple weeks.
Yeah, hopefully. Now here's the one thing I did know about.
There was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land
This is like
of
some
Orsera.
Kyrie's grandma voice.
Little bit. And the reason I heard about this is,
Are you heading out on your journey?
some people that knew about the, like,
Time is right.
mobile game that got shit canned were talking about how a bunch of this looked like it was stuff based on the mobile game.
Oh man.
And so they're like bringing that into like a proper like full game. That fucking grass texture looks kind of bobo.
Oh, that's some RPG Maker default looking grass.
I wish I could see everyone here laughing and smiling just one more time.
Well,
Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our
Octopath Traveler does this really funny thing in combat where like the enemies get like the big detail sprites and you fighting are still like the tiny little guy, which is like they're carrying on the legacy of like a bunch of the old sprite-based Final Fantasies by doing that. But it looks so especially jarring in Octopath, at least like one that I remember seeing, because some of the enemy sprites are like really large and really, really high detail. So you get like an evil puckish sir with like a massive like twisted twirling face and like all his limbs are contorting and you're just like you're a little Final Fantasy IV ass guy just like, I'm queuing up to use my move.
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds.
I had like mixed feelings about the first Octopath and never really got especially far in it. I kind of wished that it was like the stories were more connected, and they just kind of ended up being like, here's like 8 anthology stories and then like a 9th dungeon you go to at the end or something, and it didn't really hook me because of that. A bunch of people say that 2 is like a lot better though.
2025.
I also always mix Octopath up with Bravely Default.
I was about to say I mixed it up in my head with Bravely Default, and I was afraid people were gonna get me with hammers for saying that.
Very different. And I almost went, oh look, it's the new Bravely Default, completely seriously with my whole chest. Glad I didn't.
I like literally misremembered in my mind that the last game in the Direct was a Bravely Default.
Mm-hmm.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Bravely Default had cool ideas, but it dragged on real long in the tooth.
Mm-hmm, that's what I've heard.
Bravely Default could have done with being like a couple of things shorter.
Many such cases.
They did the fun twist thing, and then they do the fun twist thing in the second one as well. And I hope that they continue doing that, where they have like a cheeky title of the game that does like a funny thing. Like they do in like Bravely Default and Bravely Second. And then also then they did Bravely Default 2, didn't they? Which was different from Bravely Second. Which I always thought was like really fucking weird. Why did they do that? Why did they do that?
Bravely Default 2, the third game.
Unrelated to Bravely Second, question mark. Assumed, presumed. Okay, well that was the Nintendo one thing, and they had it. We showed it.
Nintendo, we saw it.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 could be anything, but I'm not especially appealed by those games in general. New Katamari, fuck yes. Just Dance, yeah. You know what it is. It's Just Dance. Sparking Zero, that's for a certain type of guy. Plants vs. Zombies, okay, they're doing it again. EA Sports, I'm not the target audience. Pac-Man World 2 is the secret huge pull of the show. The secret, like, massive fucking reveal of the show.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to see and play.
Tactics re-release, that's pretty cool. Persona 3 Reload, whatever. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, I feel like, what is the name of that fucking... It's like an old adventure game where it's like you're like going through like TV or something, and there's like a bunch of parodies of other stuff, and it's like cartoon based or something. Is it Stay Tuned or something like that? And they have like an entire Seinfeld parody called Weinfeld, and it's just the characters going like, eh, uh-huh, That's stay tuned. Awesome. That's how I feel about Age of Imprisonment so far. Maybe when I get around to playing Tears of the Kingdom in 2048, I'll have more of a feeling about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's an obscure one? Yeah, and the only reason I know about it is because of YouTube poops.
Power of YouTube poops.
Yeah, they showed like a bit of VO in the preview here, and like it's the kind of game where I feel like it doesn't really need VO because I'm the reading enjoyer, but like the bit they showed didn't sound bad, so you know, it's there. Another EA Sports game has hit the console.
John Madden Pussy Attack.
Chillin' by the fire, secret funniest reveal of the entire thing.
I'm so glad that hit you how it did.
Apex Legends, it exists. Hella seemed fine. Think they got the same voice direction from 14 and 16. The little bit they showed seemed extremely Alphino, so like, I'm sure the voice acting in it is gonna be good. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Star Wars Outlaws, I go to bed, sad. Chronos the New Dawn, I go to bed kinda laughing to myself. 10 years and the Yakuza Kiwami 1 and Yakuza Kiwami 2 made you a fucking pussy. Psychic Baby Game. NBA Bounce could be anything. I would want to see more gameplay of it. Hello Kitty Island Adventure Wheatflower Wonderland DLC. There's another Saga game. Shinobi looked tight as fuck. I'm coming around a little bit on Borderlands 4, even if I'm probably not going to get it. Elliot and Fairy game seemed pretty cute. And new Octopath something. Not bad. It was not bad. It was pretty neat. They just announced a new Mario game.
They did?
Yeah. I haven't seen like anyone
shit.
talk about this because like the focus of the whole thing seemed to be like the like third party stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like they did just announce a new Mario game.
Yeah, let's check this out while we're here. Might as well.
They keep putting the phase cat you animated in the trailers for BL4. You animated it? Fuck yeah.
Holy shit.
I literally, like, I saw some of the new Siren gameplay and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty cool. The cat's fucking dope. Hell yeah. So, like, this is some kind of Mario sewer game. Kind of like the original Mario Bros. Arcade game.
Yeah, where it's like you go down into the wet world.
Yeah, and you gotta like fight the bugs and the turtles and the crab flippers.
Mm-hmm. Woohoo!
And Mario gets to have fun with his hat. They're putting a lot of emphasis on the not sewer like overworld though, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, like, is this gonna be, like, the hub area, maybe?
Yeah, kind of like Peach's Castle.
Mm-hmm, and then you go down into the sewers for all the actual levels.
Right, various different sewers. Why is he on a boat? Who boat is this?
Whose fucking boat is?
What?
This isn't a sewer at all.
They don't got a sewer in the fucking desert! What? This is some fucking dirt shit. Okay, this is looking sewer, though. Okay.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
And you're, like, growing vines in the sewer to eat up the bad. Okay,
yeah.
alright. This...
Alright. Now what the hell is this?
Stupid fucking game. This is never gonna catch on. What were they thinking?
What were they thinking?
What was going through their stupid heads when they were like, we're gonna make the Mario sewer game. Oh, I know what this needs. Giant, colorful, polygonal vegetables.
Like, what, if sewer isn't good enough for you people?
No wonder they had to raise the price of the fucking Switch 1. They lost all confidence in their, like, game offerings. They knew this shit wasn't gonna sell, so they had to make money somehow.
They're trying to make it back on the console. You hate to see it.
See, look, that's what happens when the sewer isn't maintained. The water explode.
That's why it's so important.
Yeah, like they got mini games and stuff in the hub, like you do in Yakuza, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fun enough. At least there's that.
Mario touch a green pole, lol.
Lol. Oh, and of course Bowser's back.
That's that one voice clip they use all the time from Mario Galaxy, where she yells, Mario! I guess you can throw your hat? That's kind of weird. Like, Mario's supposed to be using, like, hammer and like, jump and stuff. This is such a stupid direction for this new game. Why did they do that?
Next thing you know, they're gonna have him, like, spraying shit down with, like, a funny water hose.
Why would they do that? That would never catch on.
That would never work.
Like, if they just, like... Do they just have no ideas anymore?
They're just throwing whatever at the wall out here.
Wait, that guy is straight up a tank shooting Mario. That's pretty badass.
That's
Wait!
pretty badass.
Wait! Okay, they killed his hat, so he can never eat... What are these guys? They brought the Raving Rabbids back!
I mean, I guess that game did pretty well, right?
It wasn't enough that they killed Rayman, now they're gonna kill the Mario series too?
They're out here to kill every single platforming mascot.
How much do you want to bet this game is gonna come out, and just like Rayman 4, they're gonna have completely pivoted from, like, platforming and then fighting these Rabbids to, like, just doing mini-games about, like, stupid toilets and, like, singing Black Eyed Peas songs.
Oh, 100%. It's gonna suck.
Nintendo! How could you do this? Look at this disgusting throw up in a circle guy. Ugh, yuck!
Yucky gross!
Mario used to be about good, clean fun, like jumping on top of a Goomba up and down. Hang on. Bristles in chat says Nintendo knew what they were doing? Oh my... Oh my god. Guys. Look at this! Nintendo... Nintendo really knew what they were doing when they made this shit. Come on! Come on, right? Oh my... Like, I can't unsee it, guys! No way! Like, they really thought they could get this past us, but they knew what they were doing. Mario almost fell down.
At least he still says... I guess at least he still says woohoo.
And he threw his hat. I guess. That's really dumb and stupid. Why is it alive? It's not, that's not normal. It's not good. Hats aren't supposed to do that. They are supposed to be on your head, made out of clothes. They're never supposed to have thoughts and ideals. They're never meant to go anywhere. This isn't you, Super Mario. I hope you throw it into the sewer and let a poop fly over it, and you don't ever pick it up again.
Mario, turn off your phone or give us a doll.
Mario, you're gonna get in trouble really soon. Oh, it's gross.
It's so sad that... I can see why they didn't include it in the Direct.
Why did Nintendo pivot from making fun, family-friendly games for everyone to enjoy to making lots of really gross stuff like this?
It's a mystery.
I was expecting a nice, clean, fun sewer game with lots of poop and pee, but now you're just...
Pull together, honey, pull together.
Alright, bit's fucking over. Did you like it?
I hope you enjoyed it or didn't.
Did you have fun on my stream today? I did. Some quick shout outs to we had $5 from Teffy, who said, "You cunning rascal, you won't get through here, die." Thank you for that. That's scary, but you're my friend, so it's okay. Shadow Muffins with $5, who said, "Didn't realize there was a Nintendo thing. Hope good or bad things are in store today." Well,
yes.
And we also had $5 from Dyed Violet, who said, been watching your VODs in the morning before work a lot lately. It's a fun way to start the day. Here's my TV license payment. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Also, thank you to Benial for the raid. Thank you, the Backhat, for the raid. Thank you, Synth, for the gift subs. Much appreciated.
Yippee!
Thank you to Delirian, I think I got that right, for the Prime sub. Brand new, never before seen. And resubs from Jesus Car for 13 months, Cactus Fantastica for 31 months, Tavorix with 13 months, Plasmira with 52, Dutesneck Neck with 62, Calder Gaming with 46, Cheshire Pierrot with 61, Professor Sean with 28. It's about to play a fucking 3-minute ad break. I guess we chill for 3 minutes. Nelson JD with 32, Isometric CH with 48, Rukashi with 51, Bomber 57 with 31, and Voigiln with 20.
Thank you all very much.
Was there anything else I wanted to talk about?
Was there? We talked about movie, we talked about games.
We did talk about playing at anything. We talked about having fun and being and doing anything and
We talked about our good, clean pee and poo sewer fun.
We did talk quite a bit about poo and pee on this stream, didn't we?
It was a very pee and pooful stream.
Can I talk about Jurassic Park again? Fuck no. No, I cannot. We didn't talk about the Minion. That's true. Trash Night did a rare 5th Tuesday event for July, and so it was like this past week was when Trash Night happened, and we watched fucking Dolph Lundgren movie The Minion, which was boy, it was really something. It accidentally felt like so on the nose about the way that like both police officers in America and white people in academia act. And also there was a fucking The Minion. The lead character is a Native American woman who they kept feeding lines to that were like made up shit about like the history of Native Americans, and she had the power to identify any Celtic skeleton just at a glance. Dolph Lundgren was there, and he was part of the Knights Templar, who were famous for using spiked gauntlets in the Crusades. The Minion was quite not good. No, the Minion was fucking great because it sucked ass. She was gonna fuck the skeleton, and then the Minion attacked it, and the Minion kept becoming different guys because that's what the Minion does. Is it like it infects your brain or whatever to make that one part of your brain turn into the Minion? The Minion, by the way, is like the servant of the Antichrist or whatever. They're like, everyone always talks about the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, but there's a fourth one, and it's the Minion. And there's this key that they have to get rid of because it's the key that the Minion wants to get to open the door to the devil or whatever. And they're like, alright, so we have to make sure that we take this key and put it somewhere that no one is ever going to get to. No human can ever get to it. And so everyone is immediately watching the movie and thinking, oh, they're gonna go to space, right? It's gonna be some dumb schlocky action movie where they fly to the moon and put a key there and fight a devil on the moon. No, they're gonna put it in a nuclear waste disposal facility. They're gonna put it in a nuclear dumping site that they built on a reservation.
Wow, that's on the nose in a way they definitely didn't intend.
There's so much about the way this movie talks about, like, how the police treat people, and how, like, academics treat people, and how, like, Native Americans are treated by the United States government. that, like, I have to wonder if, like, they were doing this on purpose, or if they were just like, yep, that's just the way things are, and so they were presenting it like that. And because they were also doing the schlocky action movie hero thing, it felt very much like, wow, this is, in a really stupid way, bringing light to, like, a lot of the injustices of these systems. And Dolph Lundgren gets to punch the minion to death again. Anytime, like, a guy was possessed by the minion, that actor got to have so much fun being a huge ham, like, I'm the minion, it's time to shoot up an entire police station! Wow!
What a fascinating world of movies.
Uh-huh. And it's so funny that they're like, yep, we're gonna put this key in the nuclear dump site where no one will ever be able to get it. And then after saying that, keep making a point of bringing up, like, yep, this will be safe for 4,000 years when, like, until, like, all the radioactive shit decays. So the minion would just come back in 4,000 years. And then, like, they go to Quebec, and then they go to Venice? Question mark? I don't remember where the Knights Templar were. But they go there, and they all died because the minion tricked one guy who was like, now I'm super cool. Jerusalem, sorry, I thought it was Venice. And then there's like they gotta go to the evil door, and the woman is like, we're not gonna open this door. And then like a CGI statue turns into her dead dad and is like, oh, you left me to die. Oh, help me, it hurts. Bitch! And then she's like, oh, getting mad is a sin! Even though she's not Christian. And then something happens and the movie is done and they're like, well, all of the Knights Templar are dead, and she's like, fuck me and we will repopulate them! I will join the Knights Templar! It's feminism! And then it ended. It was really fucking funny.
Can I say something terrible?
You could kill a man in front of me and I would kiss you on the lips.
Awesome. If I tuned out my brain for a little bit and things got a little fuzzy, that description of that movie would be borderline identical to the same description you read me of the new Smurfs movie.
You can't fucking bring up the new Smurf. I was not going to talk about the Smurfs movie. And here you are.
It came up organically.
Yeah, I guess it did. We spent a bunch of time looking up stuff about the Smurfs movie last night after watching Jurassic Park 3, because I was surprised to learn there was a new Smurfs movie, which is apparently being heavily advertised, but I use an ad blocker and I've never seen billboards for it here.
I live in spitting distance of Los Angeles, so if I go outside, there's going to be a billboard sooner rather than later.
Why is there a new Smurfs movie? That's a really good question, for the same reason that people trying to keep making new Gumby things.
Someone owns the IP, and they want to make money off the IP that they own and that they paid money for, so,
There's a brand,
Smurfette.
There's a license, and God willing, they're gonna use it. It sounds like nothing happens in that movie. And, like, someone described going to see it, and, like, the theater made a point of being like, well, this is, like, you know, a quieter showing, please don't, like, make a ruckus or whatever, or make too much noise. And all of the children watching it were dead silent. Then there's like a guy who's like, I'm the Smurf, I don't know what my thing is. And then he becomes God and a wizard. And, they apparently try and do like a fucking Spider-Verse thing. And Gargamel is in it for some of it. Rihanna voices Smurfette. And I saw at least one review that, like, stressed, listen, I'm a Rihanna fan, I love her work. She is not doing a good job voice acting in this. They had a fucking ensemble cast for some reason.
Because every fucking animated we need to make money for children babies does an ensemble cast.
Is Gargamel cool in this one? No, apparently another villain is like the main character and is like, I finally did it, I caught the Smurfs. It's time to put them in the Smurf killing machine designed for killing the Smurfs. At the last second, Gargamel comes back and is like, you son of a bitch, I wanted to be the one to kill the Smurfs, so I'm gonna ruin everything. There's an influencer Smurf. There's a butthole Smurf.
There's some freaks.
They've got Dog Do Smurf.
They got those little Claire's keychain freaks.
They got Chef.
Chef is there.
Chef. It's a movie that does nothing and says less, and you can look at it, it's a spectacle on your screen. But it's for the kids, so we don't have to worry about making it like good or engaging in any way, right? That's how kids' movies work.
Yeah, kids will just watch whatever slop you put in front of them and then ask mom and dad to go buy all the playsets and toys.
You know what the real fucking kicker is? To me? Mm-hmm. It's not even the thought of what kid cares about the Smurfs. What kid is going to care about the Smurfs after this? It's like Gumby.
It's like Gumby.
It's like Gumby. Smurfs is Belgian Gumby.
Gumby.
They're really anal about Butthole Smurf. They sure fucking are. Yay! Okay, I gotta go eat dinner.
Oh shiz, dinner time.
And then I'm probably gonna go for a walk, and then I'm gonna show my wife a good movie instead.
Yay, I get to watch a good movie for once.
Hooray! Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this little off-the-cuff stream. Tomorrow I have to fucking play Rap Rat with 3 of my friends, the video board game for kids that just want to have fun. So that's gonna be fucking something, I guess. So look, I hope you, enjoy that. And maybe we'll see you then, or maybe we'll see you some other time. But no matter what happens, before we head off, I'd just like to say, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much for tuning in to us tonight. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and taking care of the folks around you. And I hope we see you again real soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Where's the fucking... Where's the... What button do I hit to end this shit again? Is it that...
I love this Christmassy time